Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's officially summer growth challenge season, which is crazy to me. I don't know where time is going. I feel like I say this in every growth challenge video, but I actually can't believe that it's already almost June. I'm really excited for the summer growth challenge this year. I've been really happy with my hair growth progress in the last few months, so I'm really excited to see how it goes over the summertime. And before we get into the summer growth challenge, I would like to thank Ana Luisa Jewelry for sponsoring today's video. You guys know I've been working with Ana Luisa Jewelry for the past few years now, and I really enjoy working with them because they offer such high quality jewelry for such affordable prices. I'm not a huge jewelry girl in general. I pretty much wear the exact same pieces all the time, so I really love their pieces because I know they're really easy to mix and match. Like, I could honestly go into my jewelry box with a blindfold on and pick out a bunch of random things, and I know all of them would go really well together. Especially as a silver jewelry girl, I find it really hard to find good quality silver pieces, and I love the selection that they currently have on their website. Their pieces are also really easy to care for, and I honestly don't follow care instructions for any of my jewelry at all. So the fact that none of my pieces have really tarnished, except for this one that I always wear, like this is probably my oldest piece from them, by the way. I've had it for probably like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. I never take it out of my ears. When I do, I take them out so I can like properly clean my earlobes and like clean the jewelry, but I just use like alcohol to clean everything, and so I have experienced a bit of tarnishing on this one. But all of my other pieces from them that I've had for about 2 years haven't tarnished yet, and like I said, I really never take them out. Those of you who are on my channel regularly will see in all my videos, like, I'm always wearing these tiny little hoops, and those are my favorite pieces from them because they just go with everything. Like, I really never have to take them out because they're comfortable. The ones that I don't wear super regularly, I keep in their little pouches that they come in when they ship them to you. So I love keeping those pouches in my bags when I go to the beach and stuff in the summer because I don't like to wear my jewelry in the ocean. That's the one time that I do try to take out all my earrings. Sometimes I forget, but for the most part, I do take off all my stuff before I go swimming. If you are someone like me and you're not that great with your jewelry, they do have a 2-year warranty, which is amazing. So if you grab a piece and it does start to tarnish or you have any issues with it, they're really great about their 2-year warranty. And they do have different care instructions for the different materials of pieces on their website, especially if you're going for more of like the gold. I don't really have a lot of experience with those, so I will have their care instructions linked down below as well. But as summer approaches, if you are looking to up your jewelry game and add some new pieces to your collection, I will have the link to Ana Luisa Jewelry down below in the description box. Thank you so much again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video, and let's just get into the summer growth challenge. So for those of you who are new here, I like to do a summer and winter hair growth challenge because I find that those are the 2 seasons of the year that take the biggest toll on our hair. Obviously the winter time, it's cold, it's rainy depending on where you live, so I find that the elements take a huge toll on my hair during that season. Whereas in the summertime, I feel like the elements also take a really huge toll on my hair. Even though it's nicer out and it's warmer, you're not getting like that crisp cold air anymore. I personally go swimming very regularly. I'm out in the sun a lot, and in general it's just harder to keep up with my hair care routine because I'm out and about so much in the summertime. The main point of the growth challenges are to encourage you to really stick to a hair care routine and retain as much length as possible. Of course, we all know that the rate at which your hair grows really depends on your genetics, and there's not much you can do to grow beyond what is genetically possible for you. However, with the growth challenges, I really aim to retain as much of the length that I was able to grow as possible, so that at the end of the winter or the end of the summer, I don't have to trim as much off and my hair is still in just as good condition as it was before we entered that season. We are entering summer where I live here in Canada, so I'm really excited for the summer growth challenge. But if you are entering winter time where you live right now, I will have this year's winter growth challenge up in the cards for you, so you can follow that if you'd like, or feel free to go back on my channel and watch previous growth challenge videos, and you can follow whichever one at any time. Before I get too into the guidelines, I did want to give you guys a little length update and like hair check-in so you guys can see kind of what my starting point is. This is my hair naturally air dried and my natural texture, and this is the current length here in the front. It's just about my rib cage now, which is crazy. I'm really happy with the growth I've had since the winter growth challenge. And since my last video on here, I did get a new trim. I took a little bit off the ends, and we put in more layers. My inspo was Jillian Owens from Practical Magic, so I'm really happy with how the layers turned out. I've been really enjoying how they enhance my natural texture and the volume that it's given me. As for the summer growth challenge guidelines, I wanted to keep it really simple, as I know a lot of you might be traveling. I personally will be out and about, and it's hard for me to maintain a really rigid hair care routine in the summer. especially since my wash days get all mixed up depending on when I'm going to the beach and stuff. So I really wanted to focus on hair rinses this challenge, and I like to do hair rinses in the summer a lot because it's a lot lighter than an oil treatment, and I just find that they're easier to work with and easier to do. So the hair rinse that I really want to focus on this year is Nettle hair rinses. I've talked about Nettle on my channel before. I will have a video up in the cards for you guys on how to do a Nettle tea rinse, but I specifically chose Nettle this year just because it's so great for hair growth and it has so many other benefits for your skin and the rest of your body as well. Nettle is very popular in different Slavic countries and Slavic cultures. If you don't know, I am half Croatian, so Nettle tea has been a huge staple in my household like forever. It's something that my mom consistently nags me to drink because I deal with a lot of allergies, especially in the springtime, and Nettle is like a natural antihistamine. So if you drink Nettle tea regularly during allergy season, it's supposed to help to like eliminate symptoms or at least lessen them a little bit. It's also been used in many Slavic cultures for hair growth, for skincare, and just general health. So I really have been trying to incorporate this into my hair care routine as well as into just drinking it on a regular basis. This is the brand that I usually drink. I try to drink this at nighttime before bed because it's caffeine free. I don't love the taste of Nettle, to be honest. That's why I used to always avoid drinking it when I was younger. So I like to mix it with like one peppermint tea bag just to make it a little bit more refreshing. And my favorite way to drink this actually is to brew it at night and like keep it in the fridge overnight. And then the next day I can have a really big thermos of iced Nettle and peppermint tea when I go to work, and it's super refreshing, and then I still get all the benefits of the Nettle without having to like force myself to drink something I don't enjoy. Nettle is a really popular remedy not only for hair and skincare but like for the rest of your body too, because it's really high in iron and antioxidants, and it also has some anti-inflammatory properties. It's just kind of one of those things that's like a remedy for everything. In terms of using it as a rinse for hair growth, some studies have shown that it's a DHT blocker, which means that it helps to prevent hair loss and baldness, especially in women. And it also has antibacterial properties. So if you're someone who deals with dermatitis or dandruff, especially if you have a really oily scalp, this can be really helpful for preventing that. And that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to use it for the summer, because my scalp is a lot sweatier and more oily in the summer, as all of ours will tend to be. So I find that using something a little bit more antibacterial can really help to prevent dandruff and like itching or any other issues that might occur. This one is my favorite one to drink, but in terms of making rinses, I prefer to use loose leaf Nettle tea. I think you can find it at most health stores. I go to a local herb shop where I usually get like my loose leaf herbs from. But if Nettle tea is not accessible to you, feel free to substitute this with the rosemary rinse instead. Or you can use like a peppermint tea rinse if you'd like, something that's similar in terms of like the stimulating properties. Just use what is accessible to you. Nettle I think is pretty accessible to most people depending on where you live, so that's why I thought it would be a good choice. A lot of people also really like using hibiscus tea rinses, so if that's kind of more your jive, feel free to substitute when you feel like you need to. My goal is to do the Nettle tea rinse at least twice a week when I wash my hair, and I'm gonna try to do it as the last step of my hair wash day so that I don't rinse it out at all. I want to see kind of how it performs when it stays on my hair. If you don't like to do rinses in the shower, that's totally fine. You can also fill a little spray bottle with the rinse and spray directly onto your roots to use as a pre-poo treatment, or you can spray it onto your roots after the shower if you'd like and just give yourself a nice little scalp massage. But that is going to be the main component of the challenge. I really wanted to keep it simple. Otherwise, I will be doing my regular hair masks every time I wash my hair, which is usually 2 to 3 times a week in the summer, sometimes more, sometimes less. And then I will also be doing my scalp treatments regularly, and I think I want to incorporate more of the flaxseed gel and aloe vera gel scalp treatments that I did during the winter growth challenge. I really liked how those made my scalp feel, especially with incorporating tea tree oil, so I think I'm going to do more of those, and I'd be happy to share some videos on here of my routine and how I'm incorporating everything together. But that is it for the challenge. I really wanted to just keep it like stuck to the tea rinse this year. Feel free to incorporate things like the inversion method if you'd like, or specific scalp massage methods. But I figured since the last growth challenge in the winter time was so scalp focused, it would be more fun this time to do just like a rinse and keep it really casual and easy. Feel free to add in any other extras that you'd like to add in. Like I said, if you want to watch previous growth challenge videos and add in other elements, the growth challenge will be 3 months long, so it'll be starting on June 1st and it'll go all the way until August 31st or September 1st, I guess we could end it on. And I'm really excited to see what our results are like. I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to my hair growth goal, so that's really exciting. I was looking at some photos from like last year's growth challenge and the year before, and like I can't believe it's been like 2 whole years since I cut my hair and it's already grown so much. I'm really happy with my progress so far. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and are as excited for the growth challenge as I am. Let me know in the comments if you'll be joining and if you're going to use the Nettle rinse or if you're going to substitute with something else. Feel free to also jazz up your Nettle tea rinses too. Like if you wanted to add peppermint in there for the rinse, you totally could. If you wanted to add rosemary in there, you totally could. It doesn't just have to be Nettle. Like feel free to jazz it up if you like. Naturally Antonia shares so many awesome hair rinses on her channel, so I'll have her channel linked down below as well. I get a lot of inspo from her for my tea rinses, so I will definitely be checking out some of the previous ones that she's uploaded to find ways to spice up some of my rinses throughout the summer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you again to Ana Luisa Jewelry for sponsoring this video. Again, I will have the link to their site in the description box as well as the care instructions for their jewelry pieces. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!